Yo, what is up guys? Nick Nakai here, Let's Drift Media. Thank you for coming back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. So today we are going to be doing a review / product testing on the Ancel BD310. So if you aren't familiar with Ancel, they make some pretty cool scan tools. I'm not saying that just because they sent this product to me for video testing for you guys to show you guys how it works, but if you remember a couple months back, I did a video on the fancy bidirectional, I believe it was the Ancel V6 Pro. That scan tool is freaking awesome. I love that scanner more than any other scan tool I've used so far, and I currently use that one at work. So just want to let you guys know that they make some pretty good products and they're very user friendly. All right, so we got it unboxed right here just to show you guys what you guys get out of the box. You guys can see got a little card that has the QR code for a downloadable app that we'll show you guys in this video. You got the scan tool itself wired straight to the OBD2 port. You got a little carrying bag, which is kind of nice. USB cable, user's manual, and this is actually a little magnet that goes onto your air vents for, say you wanted to have this thing kind of running all the time. You want to stick it on somewhere where you can see it, monitor some data streams like that. So that's pretty nifty. Price on this thing normally is $88, but it is on sale right now, so I have the link in the description if you guys want to check it out on Amazon. It's going for $77.99. So this is just a pocket scanner, is what I like to call them. It is not fully bidirectional. You can't do active tests, perform special functions, a lot of that stuff with the big fancy scanners. But I really do like having one of these pocket scanners, is what I like to call them, because one, they're very quick. Usually you just plug it in, scan for a check engine light, and you'll have the codes like within a minute, as to getting your big bulky scan tool running a full diagnostic health check. So these are super handy, especially when you're working on the go, trying to get things done really quick. You just want to get in there, figure out the check engine light code, and then go along with your diagnosing, as well as just being able to check if your car is ready for smog. These little scanners will be able to not only just read check engine lights, but it'll check monitor readiness, so you can see if your vehicle is ready. Say you did a battery replacement, save yourself a trip before going to the smog station and having the guy tell you got to drive the vehicle a little bit more. This thing also has live data stream, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I have a lot of scanners, I'll be honest with you guys, but really what I use the most is the bidirectional one when I need to do heavier diagnostics. But a lot of the times, a little pocket scanners like this is what I like. Like, I just plug it into the car, get the code, and get on with my way. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this into my 2017 Lexus CT200H, and maybe we'll try it out on the Silverado so you guys can see the features as well as the app. And also on a side note, we just got our Mega Squirt ECU in for the 240SX this weekend, so this turbo build is like 99% done now. Stay tuned. Anyways. Alrighty, so we are in the vehicle. First thing you're going to do is grab the OBD2 connector port and shove it into the port. It'll be right here by the hood switch. Every vehicle after 1996 should have one of these, so it will be compatible with. Alrighty, so once you have it connected, there is a button on the side if you do want to use the app. We'll try that out in a second, and I'll do some screen recording so you can see it a little bit better, but right now I'm just going to show you the scanner itself. You guys can see what it's like. You see not too many options: OBD2, meter, IM readiness, and setup. I'm just gonna go into the OBD2. And you can see just like that, it already tells you if you have any check engine light codes. And that's one thing I was saying, I really like about these pocket scanners, because it's just really quick and you don't have to sit there waiting for it to pull code. So say we did have a check engine light code, this one does not have one, it would have populated right there, PO something, PO 420, whatever you got. You can check pending DTCs, in case you had any pending fault codes, as well as permanent DTCs. Back out of here, you have the option to erase codes. Say you did a repair, you wanted to clear the check engine light code, you can go ahead and do that right there. This is the monitor readiness I was talking about. You want to check your monitors to make sure you're good before you go smog in your car. Misfire monitor, you can see everything's good because this car has no faults. You can check to see sense the drive cycle if you wanted to. As well as data stream. If you want to view live data, we'll go ahead and hop in there. This might take a little bit longer just because that's to load up all the stuff, but you can see that was pretty fast. We got engine coolant temp, engine load. I believe we should have a lot more. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but on the very right by that highlighted piece, there's a little bar so you can see the amount of data lists you can view on this scanner. I'll go ahead and hit the gas. The response rate's pretty fast. You can see the RPM changing. Engine just shut off. Pretty fast. Another cool thing about these scanners is you don't have to be a professional mechanic for one of these especially. I feel like everybody should have some kind of pocket scanner. Save yourself a trip anytime you get a check engine light. Instead of having to take it to the dealer or AutoZone to have them pull the code or diagnose your vehicle, you can just at least figure out what's going on, get a baseline idea, look up the engine fault code, kind of have more of an idea so you know. Also too, to make sure you're not getting ripped off if you do take it to the dealer and you already know the check engine light code, at least you have an idea it should be something related to that system in case they try and sell you otherwise. So yeah, we're not going to go through all the data streams on here. That's a lot of clicks. Freeze frame data. Does not have any freeze frame data on this vehicle right now. You can do an evap system test, which is pretty cool. I'm not too sure why it said it failed. It didn't even perform the test. Not too sure what's going on with that. Vehicle information. Get your VIN number, ECU calibrations. Just basic info. Go down to ECU 2. I believe sometimes there will just be more data streams in the different ECUs, so sometimes it gets a little bit confusing the way they name these in the scanner. You can see we have another list of data streams right here. This is all live data too, so if we start the engine up, depending on what you're viewing, so yeah, that pretty much sums up just the handheld scanner itself. As you can see, everything is just super fast. That's one of the main reasons I like these pocket scanners. Doesn't do everything, of course, but the fact that you can just do stuff on the go and quickly is very nice to have. If you wanted to just go straight into the monitors, you come here. This one's kind of cool, I guess, if you were driving, trying to do a drive cycle to wait for all these monitors to set. I think that would be a time to set it right there on your dash. And then while you're driving, you can see what's ready, what's not. Alright, so now you guys saw that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button on the side and take you guys to the Bluetooth mode. So yeah, on that Ancel business card, there will be a QR code to download the Ancel app. We're going to go ahead and jump into that. Connection successful. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen recording so that way you guys can see a little bit better versus me just showing my phone. Got a whole lot more stuff inside here, it looks like. But just going to kind of play around, see what's going on in here. Let's check out this battery check. Turn vehicle off, then hit OK. Start the engine. And this is a hybrid, so it's a little funny, but pretty cool. Get some info on your battery. I wasn't expecting that from this scanner. I'm gonna go ahead, let's check my vehicle. Okay, current vehicle. Check diagnostic. Looks like we have self-check, trouble codes, data streams, whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's just check the self-check. I wonder if this is going to do like a health check. Okay, because it's showing all the monitors since the DTCs were cleared and since this driving cycle. So of course, since I just started the vehicle and haven't driven it, this driving cycle hasn't completed all the monitors, but they are still completed. Trouble codes, no fault codes. I'm going to go ahead and unplug a coil pack just so we can kind of see, because I want to see how it displays the codes. Went ahead and cleared the mass airflow sensor, or unplugged it. Already got a check engine light. Might have to do another self-check, or maybe hit trouble codes. Okay. Mass airflow circuit. Yep. So it is nice. He actually gives you the code and reads it out for you, so kind of have an idea. You want to view the data stream. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier, or probably a lot easier to see on your phone at least. Yeah, definitely easier than that little screen. So I guess the data stream is one thing that is nice about having an app to view that data in. So still pretty fast feedback on the app. That's one thing I really look for with these scan tools, because it's really annoying when trying to view data and it's just not that responsive, and it's like basically feels like it's lagging. So pretty fast. It's a cool feature, I guess. Again, this is a hybrid, if anyone's wondering why it doesn't stay on. It's even got a little performance test in this app, if you wanted to kind of...
3, 2,
what the heck?
1, go.
Yes, that's kind of cool if you wanted to do time yourself and do a little 0 to 60. It's actually pretty funny. So I went ahead and went back to the scan tool mode, cleared the check engine light. Let's just make sure it's cleared. Yep, looks like we are good. So yeah, that pretty much sums up this little guy. Overall, great little product, nice and easy and super fast and functional. Again, like I said, this is a pocket scanner. It's not really meant to do anything crazy, but for someone who's just an at-home DIYer, or even someone like myself who works on cars for a living, something like this is very nice to have. Comes in handy a lot of the time, and overall would recommend at least having some type of scanner in your tool arsenal. So that sums up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Ancel again. I really enjoy you guys' products, and till next time, catch you guys later. Peace!